Hi guys, Hamster here. So a lot of guys have made the decision to purchase a handgun. And that's a very personal choice to everyone, but you've decided to buy a pistol and be a gun owner. So you've picked out the pistol you like and you've purchased your pistol. Next you decide to get some training. Wise idea. So you invest in a holster. So you can take some classes, you become proficient. You then realize you not only need a holster, you need additional gear. So you purchase yourself a magazine pouch. And you're able to practice and train and become proficient with your firearm. And you've came to the point where you feel comfortable, and it's a decision that you've probably not made lightly. You've decided to conceal carry. So you go through whatever applicable classes are in your area. You obtain your permit to carry your firearm. Now the gear that you've been training with all along, becoming familiar and better with, wouldn't it be nice if your gear on your concealed carry had the same muscle memory as the gear you practice with when you're taking classes or at the range? Ideally, I think that would be fantastic. In a stressful situation, your muscle memory is exactly the same. You do the same thing every time. You're not fumbling around for a magazine in a place you don't normally carry your magazine. You're not doing something you don't normally do. Something that just becomes repetitive and instinctive. So you decide to purchase a concealed carry holster. And the one I chose is the Crossbreed Super Tuck Deluxe. I've wore this quite a bit. It's got some nice wear on it. I love it. Extremely comfortable. The gun retention is good. Comfort is outstanding. Concealment is excellent. So now you have your choice of holster and you're carrying your firearm. Now this is what you've always trained with. Your ammunition is always on your weak side, magazines down, ammo pointing forward. You can reload in the dark. You know exactly the orientation of that magazine. You don't have to fumble with it. But when it comes to concealed carry, your options get a little bit more limited on gear. So are you carrying a spare magazine? And if you are, where are you carrying it? Are you carrying it in a pocket? Is it gonna be someplace you can actually get to it? I think carrying a spare magazine is highly important with a semi-automatic firearm, because you could have a malfunction and need to clear that malfunction, and you may need to put a new magazine in. There's something wrong with your magazine. I mean, it has a spring, it has a follower, anything could happen, and you may need to clear a malfunction and you need to go to a new magazine. So I recommend carrying a spare magazine. I carry a spare magazine. But carrying spare magazines with traditional outside the waistband is not going to help you on your concealment. So thankfully, Crossbreed Holsters has brought back their inside the waistband tuckable magazine carrier. This one here is in horsehide, the same as my holster. I gotta say, I'm extremely happy with the magazine and the magazine retention. The comfort is outstanding. I know, yes, this looks like a lot of equipment to be wearing, but it actually wears extremely comfortable, and actually wearing both of these at the same time feels more natural than just wearing one object on one side. It just feels uniform around my waist, and the combination of both of these together doesn't even feel like it's there. On the magazine pouch, it's available in either a dual, as you see here, or a single. The single is virtually half of what you see. It consists of one magazine pouch, one clip. The dual, you get dual magazine pouches, dual clips. You have your choice of, the standard cowhide, which will come black. I gotta say, the cowhide will save you 15 bucks. It's 15 bucks more for horsehide. Horsehide's not always available. If it's listed on their site, that means it's currently available, and I recommend it. Not only does it feel more natural, feels perfectly comfortable against your skin. I've had no irritation from this against my skin at all. The horsehide comes natural because it's naturally basically waterproof. This will keep me from sweating all over my magazines and making quite the maintenance nightmare. So the horsehide, I think, is a good option. I think it's better against your body and gives you that natural waterproofing to protect your gear. If you get a single, you need to specify either left or right-handed because the clip will be behind the magazine. This would what it look like for a right-handed shooter. Carrying this on his weak side, you'd have a magazine pouch and a single clip. Dual magazine pouches are going to be just as you see here. They're not orientated left or right hand. These are made to order. This took about 3 weeks to get. You need to tell them when you're ordering it the exact make, model, and single stack, double stack, and exactly what caliber. On this, it's a SIG 239, which is available in a 40 or 9mm. So I made sure I told him it's a 9mm, and the fit on these magazine pouches is beautiful. The quality of the Kydex is quite nice, very thick, very well riveted, nicely beveled, so it's real easy to put the magazine in. Retention is excellent. Of course, when you wear your belt, as you put your belt in, your retention will be even a little bit greater. Adjustability on the height, how deep you want it to ride, the angle you want it to ride. I gotta say, this is fantastic. It complements my holster fantastically. It actually gives me what I consider a nice system. And the best part of this is it's exactly pretty much as I would train otherwise. My magazines are basically the same location, same orientation. My pistols basically same location. Everything stays exactly the same. So one movement, depending on which gear I'm wearing, is virtually the same. I think that's the best part about this. Now on the price on this is Crossbreed Holsters. They're at crossbreedholsters.com. Standard price for a single and cowhide is $45.50. If you're looking to go to a dual magazine setup, you're going to add another $20, so you'll be looking at $65.50 for that. If you want to go to the horsehide, which you see here, it's going to be additional $15. I know on the website it may only show $10, but it's $15. Horsehide is a little difficult to get. It's not always available. Like I said, if you see it on their website as an option to pick, then it's currently available. If you don't see it on the website, then the horsehide is currently not available at that time. And you got to just make a choice. Do you just go with the cowhide, or do you wait and come back and order it with the horsehide? I am extremely, extremely happy with the horsehide. Shipping was about $8.95. So this setup, as you're looking at it, cost me roughly $89.95. Now you're going to say that is expensive. When you get stuff made to order, custom made, high quality materials, it's going to cost you a little bit more. And the lead time, there will be some lead time. This took approximately, I thought it was quite reasonable, it took 3 weeks to have this made and shipped to me from the time I ordered it. But I got to say, I'm extremely happy with it. If you're running a semi-automatic pistol and concealed carry, you're looking for a magazine, spare magazine setup, I say go to the Crossbreed Holsters and take a look at what they have for inside the waistband magazine carriers. This is also tuckable. I am able to tuck my shirt in if I so desire. This would be the only thing you'll see on my black belt would be these black belt clips, and they do blend in perfectly well. It really doesn't look like anything is there. I typically don't tuck. I typically wear 1 or 2 shirts to cover this. When I'm wearing this, the only thing you see is about this much sticking above my pant lines, the way I have it set. You see just about a 1/4 inch Kydex, and that's it. So extremely comfortable, very, very concealable. They make them to order. If you're running a single stack 45, a double stack 45, you're running a 40 double stack, 9mm single stack, whatever particular firearm and caliber in either double or single stack, they make the Kydex exactly to what you need, and this is a complete complement. And like I said, it's available in either a single or dual magazine setup. But it's just something else you can take a look at if you've been looking for a quality magazine setup. And the fact that I'm using the same muscle memory regardless of which holster system I'm using, whether I'm using at the range or I'm carrying, my draw and my magazine placement is virtually the same all the time, which eliminates the possibility of mistakes and confusion in a stressful situation. So take a look at the Crossbreed holsters. They're fantastic, and if you're looking for a way to carry spare magazines, take a look at their inside the waistband magazine carriers. Thanks for watching.